Our learning intention for today is we are learning to retell a text. In today's lesson, your success criteria is I can sequence events in order using detail and vocabulary from the text. Hi children, welcome to another lesson of reading. Today we'll be looking at Grandma Z, but just the beginning of the story. So today I'm going to read to you Grandma Z, and Grandma Z is what we call the title of the book. We also have the author. The author is the person who writes the words in the book, or the person who comes up with the story. His name is Daniel Gray Barnett. So Daniel Gray Barnett is the author. Let's look at the beginning of the book. Where does the book start? Or what is the setting of the book? So I've got my handy whiteboard over here. I've written down the title. I know who the author is. Now I'm going to be looking at the beginning of the book. So it says, every year, no matter how much he wished it were different, it was just like every other extremely ordinary day. So I can see that Albert is in a house, and this is his home, or his house or the house that he lives in. So I'm going to write the setting as Albert's house. All right. Now for characters, I know that Albert's in the book, so I'm going to write Albert's name here. So we've got Albert. Now let's read on to see if we can find some other characters who are in the book. So let's look at the second page. A robot piñata? Bake a cake? Oh dear, no, said his mother. I think I found another character. So we have Mum or Mother. You know how your father feels about mess. Now why don't you put on your birthday socks? Balloon poodles? Musical chairs? Oh dear, no, said his father. Looks like there's another character in the beginning, and that is Albert's father. So I'm gonna write it like so. You know how your mother feels about noise. Now how about some birthday toast? So now we're at the beginning. We know that there's Albert, his mum, and his father in the beginning of the book. Let's take a look at how Albert actually feels, or his feelings at the beginning of the book. All right. If we go back to this page, you can tell that the pictures are black and white, and he's staring out of the window. He doesn't look like he's very happy. He wants a robot piñata and a cake. He wants balloon poodles and musical chairs. But what does he get instead? He gets socks and he gets toast. I don't think Albert is very happy on his birthday. I actually think he's quite sad or disappointed. I think I'm going to write that down. So his feelings are sad and disappointed. Now, when you are retelling a story, you need to use time connectors. Now, time connectors are really important to piece all the information together, all right? So it links your beginning to your middle and to your end. So let's look at some of the time connectors we can use for the beginning of the story. I've got some pieces of paper here. Okay, and I'm going to write some time connectors at the bottom. So when we talk about the beginning, we can use time connectors like in the beginning. Can you think of some other time connectors? Well, you could say at first. And you could say at the start. So let's look at these time connectors: in the beginning, at first, at the start. Now for your follow-up activity, you can choose one of these to begin your retell of the story. Have fun, children!